Hello my friends, Annovella here. This is my first video of the year and I won't be really talking about books because I want to do things differently this year. First of all, I more and more came to realize that reading for a podcast or for a YouTube channel or whatever has sort of become a competition, and I don't want that. This year I read 303, well in 23 I read 303 books, the year before 340 something, and it doesn't feel right in a way. Although I can retell most of the books like it's nothing like I've read them yesterday. Sometimes I think that I don't give a book the time it deserves because I read so fast. And I want to slow down my reading. I want to read lesser books but better books, more divisive books maybe. Books that are either, how would I call it? That aren't so easy to understand or aren't so easy to like. Books that are more challenging. And of course, I will always try to find books for you that have stayed under the radar or are just being translated into English. So that is a passion and a mission that I will always hold dear. But it will be less. I will read less. I will read more with my heart and less with my mind and with my soul in a way. That's why I also want to stay away of all those awards like the Booker, where everybody feels like compelled to read everything on the short list and then everything on the long list, and then how many people bought books because of that really aren't for them. And I feel bad in a way. I don't want to push people into buying stuff. I want to push people into directions they would never go and discover books like that, but not because everybody reads them, but because it's the right book for them. And that's also why I started a podcast since 2 weeks ago, between Christmas and New Year's. It's in Dutch, and that's because I really miss reading in my own language, reading books that will never come out in another language because they're too regional or because they're so small and it would be too expensive to publish them in other languages. I really miss that, and I also miss talking about books in my own language because in Dutch I can be a whole lot more nuanced. I always have the feeling that although my English isn't too bad, it is not perfect. And I sometimes lack nuance and lack depth in my vocabulary to talk about books. And so, I want to rethink and be more aware of what I'm bringing and what I will talk about. So I won't be the one that you go to for the Booker or for other awards. I find that too pressure, no, but I bought books that I would never otherwise consider, and just because they are on one list or another is actually wrong. You have to read a book that speaks to your heart and speaks to your mind if you want to learn something or learn more about a group of people or more about a decade or whatever, then you read more about those things. But don't read books because everybody reads them. And don't buy books because we say so. Buy books because what we say speaks to you. And of course, my podcast is a new thing and I really enjoy doing it. It's a whole lot more difficult than video because you can't hide. It's very intimate. And it will be very, very, very difficult to reach people. So if you would like to pop over to podcast or whatever, I'm on almost every channel, and look up Annovella podcast and then give me some stars, some likes. That will be great, because then the Dutch-speaking people can find me. Otherwise they will never find me. It is such a big ocean of podcasts, and to catch my fish, it will be very, very difficult. We've also decided to, Micah and I, we've also decided to make a separate channel for Classics and Company. And maybe give some more depth to the whole thing, because it's so rich and vast, and we have such a beautiful community on the Discord. And when we post videos, we always have to post them double, and it's a bit confusing. So we will make one video for the channel, and that will be a whole lot easier. We are almost finished with the list. The list is established. The reading list for this year is established, but we just have 2 books to be confirmed when it comes to dates to read. So we will be starting with we have just started with Moby Dick by Herman Melville. So yeah, that's already a beauty. And then we'll see this weekend for the rest. We will read Thomas Mann with Britta Boller. We will read Middlemarch with Kim of Middle of the Book March. There's so many beautiful books that we are going to read. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. And we've made some changes, because there were books, we first selected books that I think were a bit too extreme in a way, like The City of Ladies by Christine de Pizan. She was a medieval author, but it's actually more of a reaction book to other works, and it's really difficult to follow if you don't know the other works. And that's why we decided not to go for that one. And we've changed it for Les Misérables by Victor Hugo. And as always, Elizabeth will be our co-host from Bouquins and Books. And really looking forward to that. And then, there's some other books we want to read. Like East of Eden by John Steinbeck. Some really, really great books. Tomorrow there will be, of course, Coffee Clutch. I will never stop Coffee Clutch. It's the most fantastic thing ever, in a way, for doing, because it's so relaxed and I love it. And then, now I'm in a very busy period. I have to finish my studies as a librarian. I have a lot of translation work to do for a job. And there's a lot going on. So I have to be, yeah, how you call it, intelligent with my time. And that's something I'm not really good at. ADHD, yes, it's me. I hope to do more buddy reads though. So please, if you want to do a buddy read, let me know. Really, I really enjoy those. If I have the book, or if I can find it in the library or whatever. I won't be able to buy as many books this year as last year. I won't be able to buy any books, I think. But let me know. I really, really enjoy that. So yeah, thank you for watching. I hope to see you again tomorrow for not Classics and Company, Coffee Clutch. Talk to you later. Bye bye.